Head in the game.
Tonight, from Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, it's a special Saturday night edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. And as the Raiders take over on offense, we get to see the man who has been the leader of this team for 9 seasons now, under center Derek Carr.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Now, first carry for the former Pro Bowler, Josh Jacobs. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Catch made, it's Moreau. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Back deep is Gunnar Olszewski. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give them 5 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. On 1st down, Newton. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, it's impossible to see the Raiders and Steelers in Pittsburgh and not think of our namesake, the late, great John Madden, and the Immaculate Reception game, which celebrated its 50th anniversary yesterday. It was December 22nd, 1972. So this game, a nice little nod from the schedule makers, no doubt. And the Raiders have gotten a little bit of revenge in recent years. They've won 4 out of 5 and have a 17-13 all-time advantage in the series. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
It's a jet sweep. Here comes Claypool with it. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Harris running straight ahead. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. On the give, this is Harris. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. Christmas Eve here in 2022. A big slate today of Saturday games. But we will have, ready for this, a triple header of action on Christmas Day tomorrow. I think it's pretty safe to say we won't have a white Christmas in any of these places, however. We start with the Packers and Dolphins in Miami at 1 Eastern. Then you got the Broncos and Rams from Los Angeles. And then finally, The Bucs and Cardinals at 8:20 Eastern in the desert. Plus one more for good measure on Monday. Once the family's all gone back home and Grandma's puttered out of the house, grab the leftovers and sit back and watch the Chargers and the Colts from Indianapolis. Again, it's Harris on second down. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Throwing on third down, Newton. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jackson. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
It's a jet sweep. Here comes Claypool with it. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. John Ross, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now a 7-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is...
And now a fumble. The ball's out, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
On 2nd and 12, Newton. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jackson. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
Newton now to throw. Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers. Deontay Johnson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. You had a perfect omelet, dropped it, so a little bit of a turnover. You went right back though and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
You got to do what you got to do.
A little worried about your hands, though.
Yeah.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 24. He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Jacobs. 7 yards there and a first down. Throwing now is Carr. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On play action, it's Carr. Delivering another one here to Darren Waller. He's got it again. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Carr to throw again. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. On play action, now Carr. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. DK Metcalf, 34 yards. And the Raiders have cut it back within a score. Well, there was a little extra pressure with that one because it was 3rd down. He didn't care. He snagged it with one hand like it was routine.
The key is to make a play in a tough situation. Doesn't matter how, and in this case, one-handed gets it done. Terrific play for us to watch.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And that one makes it 14-7. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's DK Metcalf who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. Olszewski going to hold on to this one. Touchback. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now it's Newton. Over the middle, that's caught by Claypool. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The Steelers on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
Newton on first down. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. On 2nd down, this is Harris. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. To throw is Newton. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. Derek Carr and the Raiders set for their next possession. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of a route, too.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. Now the Vegas offense heading back out there. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. No gain on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll get this pretty close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 39. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. And he'll find Moreau here. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. From the 22, Carr. He's got Cole on the slant. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Carr. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. Again, it's Carr. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Here's Carr to throw. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. Touchdown! Darren Waller from 10 yards out. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Olszewski going to hold on to this one. Touchback. The Steelers taking over now late in this first half. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together. Now a first down throw for Newton. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jayon Brown. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a...
And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Olszewski going to hold on to this one. Touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. From the gun, here's Newton. Completion here to Claypool. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now Newton on first down. Throw downfield going to be taken in by Jackson. And he will have a first down as they're into field goal range now at the 30. Throwing again is Newton. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Newton. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Taking it about the 1. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. On the draw, it's Harris. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The throw taken in by Cole. They call it no gain there on the 1st down play. To throw again on 2nd down. Carr. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
The terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Gets around him. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They run for it with Harris. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Raider D, they get the football back. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. 41 yards on the ground for him so far. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Play action. Now it's Carr. And that is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Carr. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a 1st down. Here's Jacobs. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Now Carr. This is White on the screen. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. Now Carr. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. The kick by Carlson is good, and the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. On first down, it's Newton. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. This is Harris on the draw. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And the Raiders are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. A quick throw out to Adams on the perimeter. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. They'll hold everything because Darren Waller, the tight end, appears to be injured on that play. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Carr completes it. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. They'll go up the middle with White. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They stay on the ground with White. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll try the right side here with White. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. One quarter remains here in Week 16. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First down, here's White. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now they'll throw with Carr. Working the middle here, that's complete to Moreau, the tight end. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Carr now to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Making 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Olszewski going to hold on to this one. Touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We're facing a big 4th quarter deficit here. Things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season. But in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 47 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
On 1st and 10, Newton. And that nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's second down. On 2nd and 10, Newton. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Newton to throw. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jayon Brown. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. They keep it on the ground. White again. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing his car on 3rd down. Got an open man, Keelan Cole. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Carr going to go on 4th down. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is going to have a Raiders 1st down, as that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th. They run straight ahead here with White. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. On 2nd and 7, Carr. And he'll just get rid of it. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clipped him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now after the INT, it's Carr. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. They will run with White out of the shotgun. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. Here's White. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. White will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown. Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Olszewski going to hold on to this one. Touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Newton. Over the middle, complete. That's Johnson. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Desperation time. Newton, 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Opting to run again here with White. He will push his way down to about the 14. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you can win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
So for Las Vegas, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they hit the 10-win mark now at 10-5. And they'll return home next week to take on the San Francisco 49ers. 500 seats.
Three.